Hello, welcome back to my channel. It's me, Maggie. Today we're going to be reviewing the L'Oreal Paris Infallible Skin Ink that lasts up to 48 hours, a long wear 2-in-1 foundation concealer. Whereas light as ink lasts up until you decide to remove, Skin Ink evens like a foundation and covers like a concealer for an ultimate hybrid, designed to be customizable with buildable long wear where you need it. In a self-setting soft matte finish that doesn't cake and doesn't crease. Shake bottle for up to 10 seconds before applying. It's up to 22 different shades, so I feel like there's probably one for everyone. I feel like the one I got was pretty close to my skin tone, maybe a little light, but it is about to be fall, so it's probably going to be perfect for me eventually. Like it said, it's super light wear, and the word for it, ink, I feel like is very perfect because I feel like it blends into the skin so invisibly. I don't love that when you dip it in once, it doesn't have a lot of product on it. Sometimes with concealers I have to like put it back in the tube because it has too much on the doe foot, but this one has the opposite problem where it really applies a little and then you just have to keep going in if you want to add more coverage. But the coverage that it does give you is very seamless. I do talk about it a little bit more in depth in some clips where I'm actually talking on camera. I would say I have combination skin where I get more oily in the center, but especially in winter and fall, that area gets more dried out. And I feel like if you have really dry skin, this is not going to work for you because it is pretty matte. If anything, I would really hydrate your skin before and then also use a really hydrating primer underneath to help with that because it is a more matte vibe going on in that formula. I just have a feeling that if you have severely dry skin, this would not work for you. A nice close-up of the skin. I obviously do not use filters on my videos. I have natural sunlight coming through. So this is exactly how it looks on my skin. I'd say pretty good. This isn't my first impression of the L'Oreal Paris Skin Ink. I bought this when I was on my mini vacation to Cincinnati, Ohio, and this was $14.99, and I'm gonna say it, the packaging, she's cheap. It's like a plastic, and for that I don't love that. I also don't love that barely anything comes off the doe foot and you have to keep going in. But besides that, I would prefer if they would put this in like a foundation bottle or like a little tube one because the finish is stunning. Like this literally just evens out your skin, and like I haven't set it yet. It feels like one of those, well, it's a little like tacky on the skin, but it almost feels like one of those ones you don't need to set, and it is like a completely like invisible on the skin but not, if that makes sense. Like it has a fast drying formula and has like that powder finish, I feel like, so it just sets in like a matte way where it just doesn't look like makeup. I've been wearing this for the last 4 or 5 days since I bought it, and I've been loving it. The only thing I also don't love is that it's half an ounce for $14.99. What are we doing? What are we doing? It wouldn't be so bad if it was a full ounce, but because I have to dip in so much, I feel like I'm gonna go through this so fast. It is really good. I would hope that they'll come out with, I think it's supposed to be like a concealer skin tint kind of thing in one, which is what I use it as. But I think for the price versus how much they give you and then the component, I think it should be a little cheaper just because it takes me longer to put this on than normal because I have to keep going back in. But it is a really nice, beautiful, I would say it's buildable. I built it up on areas where I'm breaking out or I have a little more redness, and it looks really good. So it is 12:30, so we will do end of the day check-in. I'm gonna finish my makeup, show you that, and then we'll pop back in at the end of the day. After makeup finished, This was about like 7 hours later and it was still looking quite fresh. Maybe a little bit more radiance in there, but I don't mind that because I think a little bit of shine helps reflect and maybe distract for lines or texture or anything, at least on me. But I was pretty happy with it. Like I said, I really didn't feel like I could feel it on my skin. It didn't like cover my zits very well, but that's okay. This is day 2. It's 3:07. I've had it on since 12:30. Still looking amazing. I did one check-in yesterday and then I forgot to show you before I took it off, but still looking flawless. Doesn't like completely cover the zits, but I don't think anything would, to be honest. They're pretty pissed right now, so. Yeah, well, we will do a check-in later tonight. Like I said, seconds for you, hours for me.
If I'm on camera for more than 5 seconds, you have to consult with my agent. There's a fee for this.
Back into the forest. This is actually day 3 because I can't stop forgetting to do a check-in. So, day 3. And it's definitely amazing. Sorry, I had to do it out here. I have mentally not been good today. Feeling sad and depressed. What's new? But skin tint concealer thing should be slaying, so at least my face be serving, even if my soul is not. I'm also scouting a location to film in the forest, a cutesy, I don't know if I'm gonna try new makeup in the forest, or I know I've been promising to do a 60s cool toned look that people voted on, and it's been weeks since I posted that on my community tab, so I could do that, but I think I'm gonna trying some new makeup I haven't used yet because it'd be more fun, and the 60s look, if I mess up, I don't want to be out in the forest when I have to try to fix it. I think I found a good spot to film. Just need to get the energy and the will to live to do it. Not that I don't love doing this. I love doing this. I don't know. Today I just woke up. I don't feel good on the inside. Anyways. We will check back in later if I remember. It's 6:36, so I'm gonna walk home, probably work out for about a half hour on the elliptical, take a bath, and then I will show you the final outcome of the skin tint. But so far, I'm giving it a thumbs up. Final check-in. Finally remembered. Almost 10 o'clock. It looks pretty good. I mean, this is the type of like, has a bit of a glow, but nothing where I feel like I need to repowder. I did reopen a fresh Kosas that I've been sitting on, and I used that today. Used my favorite like moisturizers and primers underneath, just so I knew it would actually like what I usually do, and I think I look good. I think it's pretty good, so I'm definitely gonna keep using this. Would I repurchase it? If they change it to like an actual foundation tube, maybe. I don't know. I really do enjoy it though, so I'm gonna be using it until it's empty. We'll see if I rebuy it. I wouldn't be mad if I rebought it. It's a really good product. I feel like it's like one of those products that I forget that I'm wearing makeup. So I did fall asleep, and well, almost fall asleep, and I did smush it around, but it's that lightweight that I didn't remember that I was wearing makeup, which is nice. But from wearing this from like 9:30, like almost 10 hours, was that 10 hours? From 9:30 a.m. to 10 o'clock p.m., I'd say that looks pretty good, because I did work obviously, and then I came home and I almost fell asleep in my bed, because what else do you do when you get home? You literally put your robe on and then you crash, because I've been feeling a little depressed. So laying in bed felt nice, and then I went on another little forest walk, and then I worked out for a half hour. So the fact that it maintained, 2 thumbs up in my book. Yeah, hopefully you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to give it a thumbs up, write something nice below, and have a beautiful day or night wherever you are. Bye.